Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first episode of the Body and Mind Health podcast. Today I'm going to be introducing the podcast, basically a chat show on this channel where I'll be doing more talking based videos. I hope to do one once a week, and I hope to film with some of you guys at home, guests coming on every week. I will film on probably Zoom, because you record meetings on there, and I think that would be a great thing to do, and have guests on talking about their experiences with their body health and also their mind health if they'd like to. So the reason why I'm doing this, the reason I think I'm doing this is mainly because the workout videos are great and the shorts are great, but they're not very interactive. This show, I want to be a more interactive show where you guys I'll put forms up that you can send in questions, topics you might like me to talk about, and yeah, I just want it to be a bit more interactive. Also, I want to share experiences that I've had, but also other people I know have had, if they're willing to share it. I'd love to have people on sharing their experiences, and we also want to give you tips from people who have overcome mental or mind health problems or body health problems, and these are all tips coming from people who have done it, not people who have been taught it, so you'd have to bear that in mind. But also we'll be talking about sport that has happened in the week, because we film once a week. So what other sports happen, if there's been any boxing fights, the football that week, any rugby, we'll talk about the sport this week, because this is a sport channel. We do some questionnaires, would you rathers, and all of that good stuff. So today is the first episode of the podcast. I would like to thank you guys for the support on the channel with the workout videos and the shorts. Currently I've had a lot of support and it's been good, and we just have to keep going. I'm determined. So this will be my third video, and as you can see, they'll be uploaded every Thursday. So we've got Tuesday shorts, workout Saturdays, and now podcast, the Body and Mind Health podcast. Still remembering the name, the Body and Mind Health podcast on Thursdays. This is going to be something I'm going to be heavily involved in. I want to be a great podcast host. I want to start it up and get people interacting with sport in a podcast. And I think a great way to talk about sport is in a podcast format. So, what should we talk about today? Well, let's talk about sport during lockdown. So obviously, the whole world is in lockdown right now. A lot of us are stuck at home and doing stuff. So as you can see on my channel, I've been very dedicated to be, exercising in lockdown. And I think it's important we all do that in some form. So even if that's going out for a walk once a day, because you're allowed to do that, you can meet one friend for walks or bike rides. I think that's important, not only for our physical health, but it's scientifically proven that exercising can improve your mental health, releasing those chemicals and hormones. So I think those are one of the reasons why we should exercise in lockdown. How is another story. It's slightly harder. How? It's easy to say we should, but how? Well, if you're a part of a gym or an exercise club, I'm sure they'll be doing something on Zoom or recorded lessons or something for your club. And if not, maybe consider finding somewhere that does do that. But I'm pretty sure most places are at the moment. And then you've also got YouTube workouts like mine, but also other people's as well. And also people do live workouts on YouTube, but also Twitch, Instagram, and even TikTok. I've seen Anthony Joshua last week did his workout on TikTok with JD, and it did really well. I didn't actually take part, but I heard it did really well, and I heard it was really good. So that's something to bear in mind. What else has been going on this week? We've had the football going on. We've got the Premier League going on at the moment. It's been doing well. I'm a Chelsea fan, so we beat Liverpool this week. It's good. Liverpool are on a bit of a downhill, but hopefully they can pick it back up. We've had the rugby going on the past week, the Six Nations. Again, I'm an England fan, so a bit of a crushing defeat against Wales, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And this week, we're coming back with France. And then also we've got the cricket going on at the moment. We've had the India versus England test matches. I'm not a big cricket fan, but I did watch a bit of it, the test for day 2, I think, last Friday. And it was some great batting from England and also fielding. So now we're coming out of lockdown, hopefully, and we're getting outside, and kids my age, we're going back to school soon, so we'll have PE lessons and stuff like that. I really encourage you guys to just get out and do some form of exercise. And a lot of people ask me, why am I so interested in exercising or doing this YouTube? And the reason why I like exercising is because it improves your mental health. I don't say I've had mental health problems, but we all have felt down at some point in our life, and I've already felt that. So exercising really helps me with that, and also knowing if I exercise and put it on YouTube, other people can see it, people are going to watch it, therefore people might do it. I'm helping someone else exercise, maybe helping someone else get out of mental health problems, and that is why I drive to do YouTube. That's why I want to do YouTube. So yeah, this is becoming more of a serious video than an entertaining podcast, but hey, it's just me today. This is sort of just episode 1 pilot introduction sort of thing. Next week I'm hoping to get some friends or other trainees, other people who like to do exercise on a Zoom call. I'll record it, and that'll be the podcast for this week, and it'll be a bit like an interview. I'll have some questions to ask, and some people to ask them too. So I'm going to wrap up the first episode there. If you would like to appear on the new and improved the Body and Mind Fitness podcast, or Mind and Body Health podcast, please let me know if you would like to appear. Let me know what you'd like to talk about, if you've got any specific subjects you'd like to talk about. If you've got a different area of expertise that I don't, I'd love to bring that onto the channel. Also, I'll be asking on my Instagram for some questions that you'd like me to answer on the questions. So Q&A. We'll be doing would you rathers, news topics of sport, all sorts. This is the place to be for a sport and health podcast. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed episode 1. I will be back next Thursday for the next episode, and I will see you on Saturday for a new video. Take care guys, and I will see you then. Peace.